It's a kind of dark period drama set in Renaissance Italy.
And is it like in the Piazza style?
Well, what would you call? I mean, it's Italian,
Right.
but it's a very different time period than Light in Piazza.
Okay.
And I would say a very different tone than Light in Piazza as well. It's sort of, that world of the Borgias, Machiavelli. It's a dark period drama. There's adultery and murder and yes.
Can you talk about the songs?
Sure. Our story concerns the real-life composer Carlo Gesualdo, who was an Italian prince who also wrote music. And he sort of in recent years was rediscovered and championed by some 20th century composers. Stravinsky and Schoenberg sort of brought him back into vogue a little bit. But he was considered to have been very ahead of his time musically. He was writing some stuff that was pretty far out there for Renaissance Italy. I actually stumbled upon this story. We found this story in a New Yorker magazine article that was an important anniversary of Gesualdo's, and his music was being done in a number of concerts around the city, and Alex Ross, the music critic, had a sort of write-up all about Gesualdo, and we learned the story of his personal life, which is very melodramatic and dark and tempestuous, and we thought, wow, what an amazing story to tell, and with this musical backdrop of Gesualdo's own music. So the music in my show, while it certainly brings in elements that are more modern than Renaissance music, it's strongly flavored by kind of the musical world that Gesualdo himself lived in and composed in. 5-part madrigals and motets. That's very much the kind of music that Gesualdo himself was writing, and we have a lot of those 5-part polyphonic textures in the show.
Sounds really great.
Yeah,
Sounds beautiful.
It's
Is it operetta?
No, it's not opera or operetta in the sense of being all music. It's certainly not that. It's musical theater. There are scenes and songs. Though we've kind of gone out of our way to make the experience more fluid in that it doesn't have traditional song buttons where the audience stops and we clap for that. The music kind of flows scene into song and unbroken, because the effect that we're after is kind of a more continuous casting a spell dramatic effect. So in that way it's kind of different from the traditional musical theater song form.
Oh, great. So after this, do you want to bring this uptown, maybe to a larger theater?
There's always that possibility.
Right.
This is
because I've heard great things.
This is a very short run,
right?
And if there's interest, then we certainly would love to do more with this piece.